Other things that you would like to happen in 2021?
Get married. No.
Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Making Sense with Calpino, where we will talk about random thoughts on random topics. Welcome, everyone, to another episode in our podcast. I am your host, Calpino. You should know by now. 2020 um, wasn't a really a good year. But, this is the very first episode of 2021. We're expecting good things to happen. That's why we are inviting back one of our guests back in season one to today's episode. So, if we can welcome Miss Jess Martinez. Hi, Jess.
I'm back for season 2, first episode of the year.
Look at you, Miss Girl. Aren't you special?
I mean, it's just a coincidence, okay? It just happened.
Yeah. I was actually debating on who to have for my first episode of 2021. I was like, it needs to be someone important.
Oh, I'm important. Thanks. 2020 wasn't so kind, but I'm okay. I'm still alive. How are you?
That's true. At the very least, we are still alive. We're kicking. I'm good. I am, excited for what's to come this year, and it is. I feel like January is the time to um, redo your list, your goals of the year, your what you will manifest for the year, right?
Exactly.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to start um, planning what I'm going to manifest. How about you? Are you ready?
I'm ready, actually. I just hope, obviously, we're all hoping that COVID goes away this year. But
Yeah,
like you said, manifesting and what you really want to get done this year is all.
exactly. Um, since this is the first episode of the year, and since 2020 hasn't been really kind to any, if not all of us, right? I was thinking, why don't we reflect on all the positive things that happened to us? Because whenever we think about 2020 or whenever you talk about 2020, COVID always comes up.
Yeah.
All the negative things happen. To be honest, it wasn't just COVID. Do you remember there was like a volcano in the Philippines erupted? I think back in March, February, or something.
Early this year, I think.
And then there was like a bushfire in California, Australia, and just a lot of bad things.
So many, yeah, there's so many.
Hmm. And also, I think I got close to Jess.
Nice. I think she's nice, I think I want to be friends with her. She sounds cool.
Just a bit of a. Anyways, yeah. So I think we need to think about the positive things this time, right?
Yes.
We need to think about the positive things. Anyways, so why don't we start with you? Give me one positive things that happened.
One positive thing that happened in 2020. I mean, I can obviously think about a lot.
Yeah.
I think the main one is I actually got to spend a lot more time this year with my cousins, like my family, than we would within like a year. Like within a month or two, we saw each other almost every week.
Oh.
And that was like, because we were going through something as a family. So we had that time to share it together, but at the same time we were able to like see each other, like we were still able to connect and talk to each other and all that, like have some family time that we don't usually have just on a regular, like in a regular year.
I
So
get
that
what
was
you mean because, like, I think with COVID, it made for myself, it made me like I'm already close to my family, before COVID. But I think with COVID, it strengthened it even more. I'm lucky to say this. Obviously, not everyone won't be lucky to say it, but for me, um, positive thing is that me and my family and I are safe, right? My family and I are healthy, you know. Um, just gain a little too much weight, but
I think we all gained it.
but we are safe, and I think that's what that's what matters. Another point. Do you have any other point? Do you have any specific
Specific.
specific experience, positive experience 2020,
Um,
or a positive memory?
a positive memory. During 2020, I think I have, like I said before, I have a few, but the memory, like the most positive memory I have, is that trip that I mentioned earlier about when I went to Greece. Uh,
Oh. Mhm.
yeah.
I don't
Uh,
know though. I kind of like disagree because I thought you were gonna say Alton Towers.
oh, I mean that I was coming to that. Yeah, so guys, I went to Alton Towers like with one of the best people in the world, and his name is like Calvin Serrano, Mr. Calvin.
I don't know who that is.
Cool. I just think he's so cool. Like, I think everyone should be friends with him. Like, be-
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I think that trip that you had with Calvin Serrano was good. Um, but yeah, I think trips. We talked about it back in season one. Some trips with your friends gives you some sort of maturity and freedom,
yeah,
right?
freedom, new experience as well.
Hmm.
Just think that was really fun. That was really good.
For me, one of my positive experience, this well, not last year, was that I was able to do my favorite thing in the world,
Yeah. Which
which
one?
was food trip around
Oh,
London with my friends. And
yeah.
it wasn't. It's not it's not like a normal trip that you do with your friends or with anyone really, right? Ask anyone, right? Have you ever done a food trip with your friends or your family?
I actually have not. Not that
Right?
we went on the same food trip. We were together with our other friends, and
Yeah.
I never actually had done that before.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
nobody does it. I just love to eat and you know
That was such a good day. That was so.
um do you have any other experience?
Yeah, actually, I graduated university year, so
Congrats.
graduation with no ceremony.
Oh
But
wow. I was so sure you've graduated like 15 years ago, but
how old do you think I am?
like 30
Really?
it's like 35 or
Do I look 35 to you?
nah, you look like a child. I'm not gonna lie. You look like 13,
Oh, stop it. Okay, fine.
just starting
Anyway,
high school. Anyways, let's move on. Another thing that I a positive experience was that I think I became more appreciative of people around me. Because I know some close family friends that have unfortunately passed away last year. So that made me realize how important everyone is.
yeah,
You know, um, if you're listening to this, you are important
you are
because you're giving me the views that I need.
cloud chaser.
Anyways, no, but like in all honesty, it's like everyone is important. You're important to somebody, and that made me very appreciative. And so what I did was that I made a bunch of like home baked stuff, goods, and then I drove around
Oh,
um my friend's uh place. So I went from houses to houses giving them a surprise gift from
yeah.
me. Yeah, I really like that because the smiles on their faces, you know, it
How
was
sweet.
heartwarming. 2020 has made me appreciative of not only my friends, not only my family, but also, the people around me because everyone is going through something. And I think it's also the time where people can't really, what do you call it? They couldn't really brag about their life on social media. Before COVID, people would like, oh, I'm in LA,
Oh yeah.
or people they would go like, oh, I'm in the hotel, or people were like, I'm doing this, blah blah. No, because we're all stuck at home. We're all experiencing similar things. I think it was like the time where it's okay that you're going through something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay that you're not posting, your travel lifestyle or your expensive lifestyle or whatever that is, right?
I think this was a learning year for everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I talked about last episode with Aaron. Um, this COVID thing kind of put a stop to everyone's busy lives
Yeah, definitely.
and kind of open our eyes to really what's important.
That's true. I think that's what happened with me. I obviously just finished university, so here's me thinking, oh, I'm gonna get out there and
Mm-hmm.
travel and find my job and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden, like everything just stopped, and I was kind of at like this place where I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, what am I
Yeah.
supposed to do now? But obviously, like months go by, and you just learn to just go.
Yeah, because everyone's going through the same thing. Because some people lost their jobs. Some
Yeah.
people, yeah. So the rest, some people are still going through those things. Um, but not to worry, because this is 2021. We're gonna manifest things, right?
The good things, all the good things.
All the good things.
Yeah, manifest all the good things. 2021, it may still be difficult, but we'll make it. We'll get there.
Yes. My favorite phrase of all time is "C'est la vie." It's life. Just gotta get
Ooh,
through it.
I like that.
You just gotta get through it. Before we go on to our second segment, for you guys that are watching on YouTube, why don't you comment down below and tell us what are the positive things that you experienced in 2020? Because Jess and I would like to know, right, Jess?
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
Jess
nice to everyone else.
and Jess will reply to your comments. So
Okay, I'll try my best. So, for the second segment, I think we should talk about what we both want to manifest or hope for in 2021. So,
yeah, I agree because this time of the year is the best time to really think about what we would like to manifest or what we'd like to come true in 2021. um for me, um and for I guess it's for everyone, right? We would like COVID to be over. I'd like to be COVID to be over because for me, I would like to manifest traveling again
yeah.
because I really want to go back to I really want to travel back to Philippines so I can see my little brother.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a year now, more than a year. I really miss him. But yeah,
Yeah, I think I agree. I'm on the same page as you, as in traveling. I want to. I just want to get out there. I just want to leave London.
I just want to go to like a hot country, on a beach.
Yeah. I just want to enjoy.
I want to go back to Japan, please.
That'd be nice. I want to go to Japan. That's like bucket list. But yeah.
What about you? What do you like to? What do you want to manifest?
Manifest in 2020.
2021.
Oh, sorry. Well, I want to manifest in 2021. I think, like what you said, I want to go on holidays. I want to go travel. I think I want to spend more time traveling, but obviously we'll see how that turns out. But for the most part, in general, I just want to manifest like fun and happiness and just live, because I feel like I've been trapped a lot this year. So
Yeah, and for me as well, I want like when you said fun, like all the things that we didn't really particularly, focused on.
yeah,
Like we just thought that it's just gonna be there all the time. Like for example, watching cinema with your friends, right? It's kind of like thinking about going now. It's just a bit weird, right? Going to cinema.
during COVID as well. Yeah, it's
I
like
know.
yeah, he's gonna do that, but we can't even. So.
That's why I want to manifest like going back to the normal things, going to cinema or like having a simple get together in someone's house.
Yeah.
Maybe with your friends. Maybe have some like seafood boil or you know you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what
And
I
I
mean.
get what you mean. I get you.
So I do want to manifest going back to the normal things.
Yeah. For me personally, I feel like I want to do all of these positive, like good things. I want to achieve all of that. COVID to go away, but at the same time, I'm like, we don't know what's going to happen next year. So I'm kind of just taking it as it comes, like whatever, day by day, month by month. I'm just going to take it as it is, and then, yeah, hope for the best, I guess.
Yeah, no, totally agree. But that's why we are positive. That's why we're hoping for this.
Keeping that positive mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other things that you would like to happen in 2021.
Get married. No.
You heard it here, folks. So you are a young white male
Oh my god.
or pale. Do you like pale?
No, I like a nice tan lad.
Okay. If you are a young lad that is tanned, good at, what is he good at?
Making me happy.
Making her happy, then why don't you slide in her DMs and maybe you have a shot. But if you get ghosted, don't blame me.
Just joking.
Shout out to all the boys
To all the
that she
boys.
loves before. Anyways, yeah. So manifesting. Why don't we manifest your love life, Jess?
My love life.
Why don't we manifest
Yeah.
romance?
No, true. Yeah. Why? Yeah. I mean, I'm of age, so why not?
What are the things that people would like to happen? I don't know.
Um, hopefully find a full-time job by the end of the year. Seeing how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for some people, get back to working.
Yeah, my driving license. That's definitely
That definitely needs to happen. Yes.
has to happen.
So if you guys who have not yet passed their driving lessons, driving test, theory test, this is the best time to study.
Yeah. True, actually. I need to do that.
The best time to study. And I would like to manifest healthier, healthier, because I'm healthy now. So
You mean like healthy eating or healthy?
Healthier,
Healthier.
with
Okay.
like more exercise. Okay, so for this segment, as you know, I always talk about it. Is audience participation because we like to introduce. I would like to include you guys to the topic. So the other day, I asked you guys, what do you want to manifest in the year 2021, or what do you want to happen in the year 2021? So first one at Ikai Chris, our giveaway winner. So congratulations, Ikai. She said peace of mind,
That's a good one.
like
Like a piece of
peace,
cake
a piece of cake. Maybe she means like piece of cake.
or piece of mind. Peace of mind.
Yours, mine.
Mine, yeah.
And then I want to shout out at jr.s underscore and at Carapasa. So JR said, if by manifest you mean make an idea a reality, I want to graduate with at least a 2 to 1. And Carapasa, she said, graduate and be employed. So you guys, you will graduate, you know. If Jess can graduate, then you definitely can.
Honestly, yeah. If I could do it, you can do it.
Exactly. Next one at CJMDSLA,
Mhm.
CJ Dasala, and at Jelakana. So CJ said, meet the one.
Oh, that's really cute.
Jelakana said, makajowa, meaning
Joe.
have someone,
That's
like
really
have.
cute.
So, you guys, you don't even have to. I'm here.
Shake it.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
but you know what? Manifest it, you guys. You're like Jess. You know, she's manifesting her romance this year, then you can too.
There's nothing wrong with manifesting in romance.
There we
So
go. I want to mention. Oh, actually, I want to include jmsb.xb. I. He
yeah,
said, "Girlfriend, please." So there you go. It's not just the girls,
yeah.
right?
See what I mean? Like everyone thinks romance is so cliche. It's not. Like
Hmm. And then I'll mention another one. I mentioned him on my first episode, but I'll mention him again. It's at Bal Atwell. So I said, what do you want to happen in year 2021? He said, for Brexit not to be on the news.
that's
I think we're just all tired. It's old,
that still happened this year. You know, I keep forgetting.
I know that's why he wants to have. That's what he wants to happen for the Brexit to stop appearing news, right? And last but not the least, I actually would like to shout this out because this is like completely in a different like category of answers. He said at Julian James underscore. He said Spider Verse.
Spider-Man. Really?
Like the film, right? The new Marvel. Like it's a unique answer. But I totally agree with that. I miss Marvel films.
Me too. Actually,
Um,
there's gonna be I think a new. Is it a Thor movie? I think a new Thor movie coming out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They asked me, but I said they were like, "Oh, do you want to replace Chris Hemsworth?" I
Oh,
said I have podcast to do with
yeah.
Jess, so you might have to find out someone else. Yeah. What about you, Jess? Who are your audience participation?
I actually got a good response. So my question was, what positive things have you experienced in 2020? So I have a few, if that's okay. I want to shout out. So I'll start with Caroline and Janelle. So at Caroline, she said, moving to England and gaining a better relationship with my loved ones and exercise. And at Janelle, she said, I was able to focus more on myself and my family, worked on me and my uni. So I think those are good ones. I got another one. So at Zafara, this one's quite a lengthy response, so I'm gonna say it because it's really good. She said, sorry, give me a second.
Oh my days. It's like a whole paragraph.
It is actually really long.
So while she's waiting for that, I want to shout out at Game Zen. Zafara and Mika are going to start hosting their own podcast, but not to worry. This is not um your normal talk show podcast. It's a game podcast, and I think you will like their first guest. So keep tuned. So I think I'm gonna put on the side here or here the Instagram deets. So yeah.
Speaking of Zafara, I'm actually going to shout her out on this one. So at Zafara, she said that no matter how hard you try to go to another direction in your life, in anything, God will always show you right where you're supposed to be, just like that. And you're always thankful for that, since that's exactly what is in your heart. And he just made you realize it in full light. So really
Beautiful. Good. That's actually beautiful.
Yeah.
Explain.
So shout out to Safara on that one. I think that was a very heartfelt response. So thank you for that one. So another one I want to shout out is at Iska_, and she said, realizing how important it is to be there for yourself and others, how blessed we are with breathing the simple lives we have, and how you can do so much staying indoors. Yeah.
That's true. So much. Do so much eating indoors. No. In all honesty, yeah, I agree with that. Simple things. That's why my first episode was about simple pleasures. It's because we reflect and it's the time to think about all those simple things in life, right? Self reflection and appreciation as well.
Really good. Another one, I thought this is funny. At Kyla, she said, eat out to help out.
Did you participate on that?
I did. Did you?
Yeah. Bring that back, please.
That's the only good thing Boris has for us. Eat out to help out was beautiful. I missed that.
That's a good answer, I think.
That was okay. And my last one is at Dasby Cruz. I only want to shout her out because her response was so cute. She said, "I finally met you. Miss you, girl. If you're watching, I miss you, and I want to see you."
Dasby Cruz, you've met me already. What the heck?
What you mean?
Oh, okay.
Silly.
But so for all the young lads out there, if you want to meet Jess, she might shout you out for, finally. Okay, so for top recommendation, I want to shout out another small business. So I don't know if you guys know, but I've been shouting out small businesses just because I think this is the right time, that we are shouting out, focusing ourselves with small businesses, right? Because everyone has their own, has their own grind, right? So I want to shout at this small business because it's a bubble tea business. I've been craving bubble tea for so long, and when I had their bubble tea, I was just like, heaven. This is heaven. Unfortunately, they are only in Hounslow area. So if you are ever in Hounslow or around the area, I highly suggest to contact them for bubble tea. The business is called Chubby Cup.
Chubby Cup.
Chubby Cup. They used to be called Infinity, I do believe. This was before bubble tea was even. Yeah, you had that before, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So this was before bubble tea was even a thing back in like 2011 or 2012. And they were one of the first ones who popped out in Hounslow. Um, so they have loyal customers already, who stuck by them, and I am very happy that one of them is my friend. So shout out to Angel and Carl, because without them I wouldn't have had their bubble tea. Right? Their flavors are very nice because it's not your typical flavors bubble tea, right? They have buko pandan, tiramisu coffee, I do believe, and then they have a new one, something about cinnamon roll or something like that. I have yet to taste, but if you are ever near, I highly suggest. You can find them on Instagram. I'm gonna put their socials on the side here, and if you guys are listening on Spotify or Anchor, you can just head on to my Instagram and you will see on my top recommendation highlight of their social. Yes, so thank you.
My top recommendation is actually a book. I'm not sure if many people know this one. This one was actually.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
You read books?
Yeah, I read books. Anyway,
Okay, continue.
go again. Yeah, so my top recommendation is for this episode is actually a book, and it was actually recommended to me by Ashley, and it's called Good Lives, Good Vibes by Vex King, and it's actually it's actually really inspiring, kind of uplifting as well. It kind of, yeah, just what's in the title? It's like good vibes, you know.
Good vibe. Yeah, like our topic is positivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Positive reflection, good vibes. Well, all we need. So yeah.
The quote of the week for this episode is, "You can't feel bad while you're feeling thankful." And that's actually in the book by Vex King. So, yeah, you can't feel bad while you're feeling thankful.
That's true. That's true. That's why we should always be thankful. Not only to the material things, but also to the little things in life as well.
And the people around you as well.
So this is it for our first episode of the year. Thank you so much, everyone, especially for those who are actively supporting my podcast, and especially as well to our guests every week. Thank you for giving us your time and your knowledge, your experience, and your wisdom. And then for this week, give a special thanks to Jess. Um, if you guys would like to check out her first guesting my episode, you can if you're on YouTube, just go to the description below, or if you are listening on a Spotify or app podcast, just go on to my Instagram page and you will see her picture there. But yeah, so thank you so much, Jess, for coming back. And
Thank you for having me in the first episode of the year.
I know you're a special girl. I know. So if you want to DM her, young lads. Oh, this is our hashtag of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Jess manifest romance. Jess manifests romance. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. So that's our hashtag of the week.
I have no opinions on that hashtag. So.
Exactly. Yeah, so Jess, do you wanna shout out your socials first and then give us your shout outs?
My IG handle is at JessACM, and shout out to everyone, just everyone who responded to my question. Thank you for that. I had some really good answers, but I couldn't say them all. So
Thank you. Okay, so for my one, I would like to shout out everyone. Um, um, Happy New Year once again. Our
Happy New Year.
first episode of the year. So Happy New Year, everyone. And so if you guys are listening on the as podcast and you would like to watch the videos, you can easily head on to my YouTube, Making Sense with Galbino, Or if you are watching this video and you would like to listen to the podcast version, then just head on to Spotify or Apple Podcast or Breaker or wherever there is. You just search up Making Sense with Covino. Make sure you give me ratings too. That would be helpful. And if you want to be a listener to my Patreon, just go to patreon.com/ Making Sense with Covino. I would really appreciate your support. Um, yeah, so I think that's it for today. Follow me on Instagram at Making Sense with Combinio, and you will see more questions, more audience participation over there. And I hope to see you guys again next week. So yeah, thank you very much, Jess.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.